This is Rick. Today, he didn't want to be on camera, but you hit play again and he's seated in a room, transparent, with steady light and a flat hum in the air. Sleep is forbidden. At all. Not for a second. Sensors on his skin, round-the-clock monitoring, and a single motive. If he lasts, he gets $10,000. Rick signed the form, and the money looked like an easy job. On the first day, Rick is upbeat, too much even. He hops, plays with his socks, and drums a beat on the walls with his fingers. The doctors record normal readings. He behaves as if he checked into a spa. By the third day, his movements turn nervous. He repeats the same acts, walks away, and returns. His response to sounds dulls. The tremor in his hands builds. The doctors note, the brain is sliding into stress mode. Rick still thinks he's in control. By day 5, shadows sit under his eyes, his face slack. Rick holds odd poses and then jerks back to life. He confuses day with night, repeats himself out loud. Blood pressure jumps, muscles twitch even at rest. He holds on with one thought circling, $10,000. By day 7, he no longer notices light or noise. He sits for hours, staring at one point. The doctors note, the body no longer separates waking from sleep. The brain is drowning in signals. The prize still feels real, and Rick mutters, just a little more and done. By day 9, he fears his own shadow. A chair moves, and he startles. Rick tries to hide under a blanket, but there isn't one. Sometimes he stands with eyes open and blanks out for a few seconds. That's microsleep, the brain stealing tiny pauses. On day 11, Rick goes under the table and lies there, as in a burrow. Pulse jumps, breathing ragged. He rubs his face to wake. He whispers, I can do it. He still remembers why he's here, but his voice is weak. Day 13, and Rick fears the mirror. He looks and doesn't recognize himself. He moves slowly, rarely blinks. Detachment begins when you're not sure you exist. He clenches his fists to feel the body is still his. Day 15. Rick crawls along the floor as if through water. He makes sounds he has never made. The doctors mark hallucinations. He stops feeling the line between himself and the room. But on his wrist, a marker note reads, Remember 10,000. He wrote it so he wouldn't forget. On day 17, Rick sets a pizza box on a stool and bows to it. He confers with someone, negotiates. The doctors write, the delusional phase has begun. Rick lives in his own reality. There, everything makes sense except the present. On day 19, he vanishes. Minutes later, he returns from a vent, dusty, arms scratched. He does not remember how he got there. He says he was in the land of money, and that is all he still remembers now. Day 21, and Rick does not blink. He does not move. He seems frozen, but the body is alive. He stares into the ceiling as if he sees something. Observers note, the mind has slipped its controls.
Day 23. Rick hugs a plastic cup, talks to it, swears, laughs. His personality has fallen apart. He is no longer one. He has become several voices, speaking to himself as if to different people. Day 25. Rick draws a door with his finger and tries to walk through, again and again. He does not understand that he is not moving. The room is him. The money is far away now, but the motions continue. Reflexes still work. The brain does not. On day 27, the room is full of plush toys. Rick sits among them, looks at the ceiling, and waits. He is not even surprised. Day 28, Rick disappears again from view. They find him on the ceiling, taped in place. He is silent, not a sound. The body is still. This is no longer sleep or waking, nor a person. It is jelly. On day 29, he just sits. The doctors record nothing. Everything seems in order, but it is a trick. Inside, nothing is left.
On the 30th day, Rick stands up, straight, calm. He looks straight into the camera and smiles, slowly, terribly, as if he won, or as if he lost forever. They release him. At the exit, he is handed a case with $10,000. He grips it hard. He got out. He did it. Rick walks down the street, Sunday heat, trees, but he feels nothing. He only squeezes the money in his hands and smiles. Subscribe to Rick